Hi guys, it's JD Wilder here for another daily tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm excited to be here today. A couple of the messages I got beforehand, I always do a little kind of breath work, a little meditation to connect with spirit right beforehand. So some of the channeled messages I received were the collective needs to hear there is always someone who can support them, to lead with love, not fear, and focus on the light in the dark. The other part of this too was, I don't know if some of you are really into makeup, but it says focus on the light in the dark and how we cannot have one without the other, and how each is important to our makeup. And I got that more so like inside of us. You know, we each have light and dark, masculine and feminine energy, or just, you know, we have different parts, like IFS kind of things. Like we have different parts that make up who we are, and sometimes some of those parts can be more positive or a little low vibrational than others, right? But they all make up who we are, and they're all a part of us. And the metaphor was important compounds to our makeup, kind of like with makeup, I guess. Like if you're contouring your makeup, you have the light and you have the dark, and they each have a role to play with creating the look that you're going for. So I thought that was interesting. I'm not like super into makeup, but anyway, that just came out. Important compounds to our makeup. Oh, you guys. All right, so here we go. We're gonna see what messages, or whatever it is, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? What do they need to hear today for their highest good? Please and thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see what we got. I'm getting some fired up energy, like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so if you've been here before, you know that my spread is pretty simple. There's a top card, which represents your conscious mind, what's at the top of your mind. There's a bottom card, which represents your unconscious mind, what's in your dream state mind, what really wants to come to the surface, what may be manifesting as signs and synchronicities in your outer world to come forth into your conscious mind. And then we have one off to the side, which is overall energy. And then I draw, actually, so I don't know why, but they want me to have the bottom card as the overall, the advice card, excuse me. So I'm going to set that aside. And let's see here. If I need more clarification, I will draw from another deck. At this moment, I'm pulling from the Everyday Witch Tarot deck by Deborah Blake. So let's see. In your conscious mind, I have the Five of Wands. I just love the art on these cards. It's so detailed. Okay, so the number 5. 5 is change. We have 5 witches, and they look to be kind of, they're working on a potion of some kind, and it seems like every one of them has a different way of wanting to do things. That's kind of what I'm getting. So I'm gonna leave that there for a second. I just wanted to show you the card, okay? And the unconscious, we have the Star, which is really exciting because I haven't actually pulled this one for you guys yet. The Star is a very powerful card, you guys. So if this is in your unconscious, I mean, it does not get much better than the Star. Well, let's keep going here. So, and then your overall energy is the Seven of Wands, which we have pulled this before. In a past reading, when I pulled the Seven of Wands, I got very intense energy. I do not have that same intensity today. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with this card because I'm really drawn to this cat. And I'm really drawn to how this cat is trying to protect their keeper. And they seem, their tail is kind of sort of up in the air. It's not so rigid and like up where you would think this cat is going through like terrifying kind of emotions. I mean, I think it could get there, but this cat to me looks like they're kind of like, are you sure you want to do this to my keeper? Like, I don't know that you understand what you're asking for. Because I may be a small cat, but little do you know there's 10 dragons underneath this cliff, and they're all coming. That's kind of the message I'm getting is kind of defense. Okay, so the Seven of Wands. With Seven of Wands energy, that means that there's some conflict going on. There could be an overall energy of having conflict in your life. It could be from, and okay, so already this screen has gone black like several times, or just gone dark on me, like my monitor. I feel kind of like something doesn't want this message to come out or something, but I'm not getting really intense, very scary, terrifying energy. I'm getting a lot of heat in my left hand right now, so I think we're going to be okay. What I'm getting here is and the thing is with this card, I'm not getting that, my cat Pilgrim is actually, it's kind of funny. She likes to take these toys and it's funny and then it's also maybe heartbreaking, right? She likes to take these toys and she likes to kind of nurture them and mother them. And I honestly think it's because when she was younger, she had a litter of kittens. And I mean, like, she was probably like really young when she had these kittens. And sometimes I wonder if she's like mourning these kittens, because I only have Pilgrim. I don't know where all her kittens are, but I don't know, maybe you guys are vets and you have some explanation as to why she likes to grab toys and meow at them and kind of like nurture them and protect them. I don't know. Put it in the comments if you feel so inclined. But I wonder if this is a part of the message. Well, yeah, protection and defense. Maybe there are or aren't people in your life that you feel are there to protect, to help support you. I was going to say protect you, support you, nurture you. Perhaps you kind of just feel like there's always pressure to be a certain way or to do certain things, and they're not really what you want, and you just feel defenseless. Perhaps that's kind of some of the energy that I'm getting. I'm not getting anything strictly personal, but what I am getting is a lot of fire energy, like passion and maybe some anger, maybe irritation, being uncomfortable, feeling just uncomfortable. The stripes on their socks are also calling to me. The stripes on their socks, and I'm trying to think if I have a connection for that. I think of Where's Waldo? I think of Where's Waldo, like where is X person? Where is X person in my life? What are they doing, and why aren't they helping me, or why aren't they supporting me? Where's Waldo? We're trying to find the key, trying to find the person, trying to find someone who can be helpful to help defend you. Ooh, to help defend you. I got a tingle up my spine. Hold on. Trying to find someone who can come to your defense. So if that's the case, that means something happened. Something happened where you are being, prosecuted is like a big word, but if we were to tone that down a little, you are being, maybe you feel you are being threatened. Maybe you feel like you are being threatened in your social groups or at work, or maybe just even in your waking life when you go outside the door, in your community maybe. Okay, so that is a heavy energy. Okay. I'm gonna keep going here. So I'm understanding your overall energy, trying to find someone or something who can come to your defense. Okay, so in the conscious, so with that in mind, and these 5 individuals here that are they're trying to work together to create something. It almost seems like some of them are a little defensive, doesn't it? Like, look at their faces. Like, kind of like, oh, you wanted to put that lavender in there? No, not lavender. Like, I was thinking rose. Rose is, like, just kind of, like, oh, did you really want to do that? Like, and not really honoring what you bring to the table is what I'm getting. Not honoring, I'm going to write that down. Not honoring what you bring to the table. Like someone who's controlling. Maybe you're dealing with someone or something or an institution that's really controlling. Yeah, the picture is more clear now. Like, you see her eyebrows are just kind of like, ow, like, gross. I don't really know. Like, that's the wrong answer. And then we have curious. We have curiosity. We have, oh, but I kind of like that idea. And then we have one that's like, oh, but hear me out. Hear me out. And then we have also kind of, no, that's wrong over here. And then over here we have, I can't believe you just said that to me. And these cats are kind of doing the same thing. If anything, though, I think these cats are more so having an argument or a disagreement about how their keepers are not able to come to a consensus or a compromise. And all the while this is happening, we have a fire going on. Like, a legit fire is happening, and no one seems to be alarmed. Probably because they have magic or whatever. They can take out this fire quickly, let's say. Frogs could be of symbolism to you. I see a frog in here, and also herbs. I don't know if you have an herb garden, but that could be of symbolism for you. So in your conscious mind, I think this does give me the energy of people in your life. You fill in the blank as to who this could be. Could be at work, could be at school, could be at home. Essentially, there's a lot of cooks in this kitchen, and it's difficult to find a compromise, and it is leading to chaos in your world, in your external world. Okay? All right. And in the overall energy is wanting to find someone who can come to your defense, or who can honor what you bring to the table. And in your unconscious, we have the star. And the star is such a beautiful card. I'm actually going to read it from this guidebook. I know in this guidebook, these lights are supposed to symbolize the northern lights. That could be of significance to you. We have a koi fish, kitty cat, a prairie kind of, and stars. So the stars could also be sign synchronicity or astronomy. So I always think of Galadriel with this card, just the way this angel or elf, you choose the flavor. the way they look. So with the star, and in this one, both of their feet are in the water. So in the traditional star card, one foot is on land and one foot is in the water. And here we have both feet in the water, and it almost seems like she's floating on top of the water. So kind of I'm getting the sense of having a very balanced approach to their inner world. Royalty, you know, very poised, very graceful. I'm reading this as it would be in your unconscious with the circumstances, okay? And the message I'm getting here is you just want to shine your light the way you want to. That's kind of what I'm getting. You want to be who you are. And you don't want people to disturb your peace with that. That's what I'm getting. You want to be able to... Ooh, that's another interesting meaning. So with all the elements, we have, like, her magic is going up. It's going up to the ether. It's going down to the earth. She's standing in the water. I mean, the only thing really missing is fire, but I feel like the magic also holds some kind of a fire energy, like passion, like igniting something to change, to be a catalyst. And I feel like there could be a sense of having all of these different elements, and that could be mirroring with the 5 individuals or the 5 things that are tugging at your energy. There's a lot of different people or circumstances or issues that are really tugging at your energy, and inside of you, you know exactly how you want to maneuver each one of these. But in your soul, it's conflicted with the overall energy of feeling like you have no one to defend you or you have no one to support you. That's the message today, okay? My spine is tingling, and that is my crown is just woo, woo. That is the message today. Is in your heart of hearts, in your soul, in your unconscious mind, you know exactly how to handle certain situations, certain individuals, and you do so with benevolence. You want to do it with benevolence. You want to do it with grace, and you want to do it with poise, and you want to do it with integrity. And there's like a lot of circumstances outside of you that are very fiery that would maybe almost encourage you to like, you know, like, come at me, bro. Like, right? Like let's really let's hash this out. Let's have an argument. Let's go there. Let's, you know, like, what are you hiding? What do you really want to say? But in your internal world, you're like, no, I've maybe done that before, and it doesn't fill my cup. It doesn't fill up how I want to be in the world. It doesn't fill up the cups that represent the values that are inside of me that I want to portray to the world. Because I'm a person, and I'm speaking like from your point of view, okay? I'm getting very wise energy here. I'm a person that I say what I mean, and in my heart of hearts, I deeply care about people, and I deeply care about the world, and I deeply care about the environment and our community, and this is what I wish for everyone. This is my wish for everyone. And sometimes it's really hard, you guys, isn't it? I'm manifesting a collective of individuals that have these beliefs. I have these beliefs, and I'm manifesting a collective of individuals that also have these beliefs. And it can be really, really hard when you feel like you don't have someone to support you, or the people that are in your life, perhaps they're learning about light and dark energy that's inside of them, and it's difficult for someone to meet you where you're at, maybe because they haven't gone there themselves. And no matter what, though, you know in your soul that everyone's on their own journey, and so are you. And so are you. So if it's not working for you, you also, it is your birthright to put yourself in places that are going to help you access this energy and bring it out into the world the way that you were born to do. Okay? Wow, this is such a beautiful message. I'm going to flip over the advice card. Oh my God, I could cry. Wow, this is just so beautiful. Sorry, I could cry. We got the sun. That is just, wow. You can't make this shit up, okay? You can't make this shit up. Okay, why do I feel emotional? I'm like trying to understand why. I think it's because I feel your energy of good, of goodness, of benevolence and love, unconditional love, compassion, self-compassion, and the genuine desire to share that with the world, with people, to have this symbiotic social structure, like this dream, this wish of peace, harmony. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful to me too, because I think it's what I deeply desire. And it can be really hard to see that, in life. And so to feel your energy and to know that I'm not alone. I mean, like, that's the message, right? That was one of the messages, to lead with love, not fear. The collective needs to hear there's always someone who can support them. Hi, like, we're doing the same work together, right? We're not alone. We're here together. Oh my God, the emotions, shnikes. So with this sun card, we have a lady who is about to give, I was going to say about to give birth. She's with child. Oh, it looks like generations, actually. So look, I feel like this is a generational card. Like, grandma, mom, you. Or maybe you're one of these. Mom, you, child, you, daughter, daughter's daughter. I'm not, you fill in the blank for you, but it looks just so beautiful. And you're in this patch of sunflowers dancing together, and you're in harmony, and there's new life that's coming, and your kitty cats are definitely a lot happier than these kitty cats. So what you're nurturing and the things you value are not in conflict, and the sun is shining and the sky is clear. We haven't drawn the sun yet, so this is really exciting for me. The sun is the best. The sun is the star and the sun in one reading. Huh, it doesn't get better than that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say with this. Well, so with the sun being your advice, and feeling like whatever it is that you're bringing to the table is not being honored, someone to come to your defense, someone to support you, the sun is saying there is always, like the message said, there's always someone who is there to support you. There's always someone, something, somewhere. And to look at the light and the dark pieces that are going on in our headspace, and to honor them and to meet them where they're at, and to accept and have forgiveness if it feels like one is overpowering the other. Balance. The star also reminds me a lot of temperance. Wow. All right, there's just like, because this is such intense energy in like a positive, beautiful way, I just want to pull really quick a wisdom of the oracle. Wow. I'm getting chills, and there's this other song that keeps coming in my head. So again, I'm a Disney person. I just saw the movie Wish, and there is a song that Julia Michaels sings at the end, Wish Worth Making. And it talks a lot about the light and the dark. I'm getting a lot of chills. It starts, Google the lyrics if you're interested, but it talks about how when things are really hard and we have a dream inside of us, there's a need for balance. There's a need for balance with our expectations, and also if the desire is so strong and the passion is so strong, that typically means that is a dream to move towards. And so I just feel like I have that playing in my head right now, and it's just so beautiful. Her voice is just so beautiful. Okay, this card, these two cards, I think. Yes, wow. We got peace in the fates. Yeah, for sure. Peace, the fates. I wonder if there's something they want me to read out of. So doves could be a symbol for you. Olive branch, an olive branch, right? An olive branch, extending an olive branch. Extending an olive branch. Trying to find harmony in this conflict. And, I don't think you're far from it. I don't think you're far from it, okay? I think you know that too. And there's a feather here. Oh, you can't really see. It's just so freaking bright. It's so bright that you can't see. But there is a white feather, so that could be of symbolism. And the fate. So fairies. Fairies could be, and stars. And we have the number 5 again with 3 and 2. This is the number 23. And we have the number 8 for abundance, 7 and 1. Okay. That song is just like so loud for me. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm reading out of... I'm like so dazed by your energy. I'm not even reading from the right guidebook, you guys. I'm just like, can I live here forever? Can I live here forever? All right, 23, peace. Freedom from attachment. Ooh, radical acceptance. That's exactly what we were just talking about. Radical acceptance. Be accepting yourself for the feelings that you have. Forgiving yourself for the feelings that you have. Forgiving others for the feelings that they have about you. And knowing that you're the freaking star. You're the freaking star, baby. Ain't nobody can take down your light. You shine it brightly. No matter if they like it or not. We respect and we honor people's emotions, but we still show up as the star every single day. I'm going to read I'll read the relationship message and prosperity message, since I feel like that is pertinent. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. This is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Yes, be the star. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough. Oh, that's so weird. On my Substack, I have an article. It's super duper quick. It's called Just Being is Enough. Maybe read it. It's like a minute long. It won't take long, I promise. But that could hit home for you, and maybe we can support each other. You can feel my love, because I understand. That tells me that's an alignment that we have felt similar feelings, and you're just like, is there anybody here that understands me? I understand you. Welcome, friend. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Oh, okay. So beautiful. Number 17. Number 17. is the fates. Fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Yes. This is so on the nose. I'll do the relationship and prosperity once more here. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. And that goes for you too. That goes for you too, baby. Like, it's seriously like, it's a symbiotic social relationship. That is equal give and take. Karma. All of these things. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. Ooh, hard lessons. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from this perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result. Ooh, okay, you guys, I'm getting really called with this really quick. So I'm hearing that there's perhaps individuals in this collective that have been shut out of people's lives, and there is a deep, why doesn't anyone understand me kind of a situation. And this goes into honoring everyone's journey, okay? This goes into honoring everyone's journey and controlling things. When we control things, we don't allow life to happen the way it's meant to, for us to evolve as we're meant to find the people that are meant to find us and vice versa so that we can ascend into our highest divine self. And so this is a message for you to make peace with this discomfort. This is a message for you to make peace with this discomfort and to figure out how you can find a way to forgiveness. And forgiveness is a big word, okay? When I was going through a lot of trauma work, forgiveness, I thought, just from my upbringing, was, oh, okay, someone did something bad to me and now I have to say that was okay and just like brush it under the rug. And that's not forgiveness, okay? Forgiveness is acceptance. Forgiveness is not letting this issue consume your mind space in like Nine of Swords energy. Like, Nine of Swords is like you're up at night with anxiety, you're up at night with terror, you're up at night feeling like someone's out to get you. Forgiveness is embracing the situation for what it is, and kind of cleaning up your side of the street, knowing what's yours and what's not, and making peace with it, okay? So that is definitely a message for you guys. And with prosperity, your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation, seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the fates. So this is something that's destined. If you're going through something really difficult right now, it's because of karma. And karma is a big word. It's not just like, you know, we always hear like, you know, karma's a bitch, like things like that. But karma's a really big word. It's not just about kind of getting revenge or leveling the playing field. It's literally cause and effect. It's, you know, what was your mind space like when X happened, whatever situation happened that created this different scenario that's unfavorable, and that whatever your headspace was in was how this situation manifested, okay? And then if later in life this situation is still haunting you, that it needs to be looked at. It needs to be looked at. It needs to be made peace with. That's what your conscious mind, it's at the forefront, is telling you. It needs to be made. It's creating chaos, so that you can embrace your star. Okay. So it could be a situation you are unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Don't try to control it. Don't try to resist it. You just ride it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it. And the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. Oh my goodness. You guys are going through so much right now. And I am sending you unconditional love. This is hard stuff. This is the hard stuff of life. I don't know what your situation is, and I don't need to know. I do know it's causing you great grief. I feel that it's causing you great grief. And you have people in your life that can support you through this. Okay? I'm going to grab some of these Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle, because I feel like we need some love. We need some love up in here. There's a lot that the collective is going through today. All right, I feel like there's one more that wants to come out. One more, this one, right here. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. My day is a blessing and a gift that I will not waste. I love it. Even though this is happening, my day... Sorry, I'm trying to... Even though this is happening, my day is a blessing, and I will not waste it. I will not. My life is an adventure. Yes, life is an adventure. It has highs, it has lows, it has things we like, it has things we don't. It's all meant to help us ascend into our highest self. You will find poetry nowhere unless you bring some of it with you. Ooh, I like that. You will find poetry nowhere unless you bring some of it with you. Yeah, like, if you expect people to just give you the world, are you bringing the world? That's a good question. If you expect everyone to just drop at your feet and give you the world, what are you bringing? What are you bringing to that potluck? Life is too important to be taken seriously. I love it. Oh, you guys. This just filled my heart with so much joy. I know this is like hard shit, but also it filled my heart. You guys filled my heart because I know I'm not alone. All right, you guys. Well, that's the message. Thank you so much for being here today. I love you so much, and I hope only good things for you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.